Hello, and welcome to VOD of Consciousness. I'm Sientir, and this is the Warband of Brothers mission. Wow, I loved trying to say that. So this mission this is the second floor. I just walked through the portal because I felt weird starting a episode on a loading screen like that, like would have been required if I hadn't done that. And I have. Pyre says, judging by these tracks, one of my warband is being held to the south. Head that way, human, quickly. So I also discovered that if I just moved my microphone slightly further up, it would adjust the balance, and that would allow me to, or allow it to not slide down, which is, having it even higher up is preferable anyway. So that worked out well. I don't know what condition he's got, but I might as well spread it, because why not? I definitely need to make sure I don't use Epidemic too early. That's one of the dangers. It does have a travel time. Or the spear that I'm using has a travel time, more accurately. So, have to be careful of that. Definitely want to take out those Char Prophets, though, because they're healers. This is actually a much better position, too, having the microphone higher up, so, like, it's win-win, as far as I'm concerned. These Char are just going down really easily. Like, this party is just very strong, is the thing, for the most part. Acolyte Jin is a little bit weak. I mean, just not fully leveled, so that's going to contribute to that. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling about random stuff. Okay. I need this prison key, and I want this 72 gold. Here's the Char prison lock, so let's go ahead and open that. Talking a little bit more quietly. Don't know how much my air conditioner shows up in the background. I don't think it does. This microphone's pretty good about not picking up random noises, which is nice. It says, Cal Fiercetongue, you mangy mess. I thought for sure the shaman would have killed you by now. And Cal says, they wanted to make a grand spectacle of my execution. Otherwise, I would have been slaughtered days ago. It's lucky you're still wearing your pelt. Now let's find Rowan and get out of here. Okay, so Rowan's going to be another floor down. Cancel that target. We just need to go this direction. Make our way through here. I don't know. What do you want? Like, more layers of charm. I do like some of the synergies they have built in. Like, they use Mark of Rodgort from some of them, and then the warriors use fire damage, and like they have all these layers of synergy thrown in, which I think is really cool. The Yep, just made our way through. Oh, I guess there's still one alive or something. I don't need that prison lock targeted. Not useful. Ooh, smeltery things. Okay. That's kind of a cool smeltery thing. Let's come up here. Let's come up here. And I think this would make a great thumbnail. What do you guys think? There, now it's my thumbnail. And let's continue on. We need to make our way over there. I don't remember if there's 2 or 3 levels. Actually, now that I think about it. I was thinking there was 3, 1 for each member, but it might just be that there are 2. It's frankly been quite a while since I've been in here, so I don't actually remember. I don't know why I have Prot Spirit on me. I know why I have Prot Spirit, but oh, timing on all that went just wrong. Whatever. They're going down. That's what I want. I don't have a whole lot more to say about than that. It's interesting because they have some build stuff that's reminiscent of things that players did. Like, for example, I saw that those had a certain mesmer interruption skills from inspiration magic that gain you energy. That's something that monks legitimately did in PvP. Was use some of the inspiration magic interrupts to work as sort of like partial energy management. So the popular one was Power Drain right here. This character's using a little bit of inspiration magic. It actually is using Power Drain. And it's a useful form of energy management. So, but we've just got giant hordes of minions and stuff, and spirits that just got summoned because I could hear the summon sound effect, so I know that happened. And all around, it's just, yeah, the Char are not much of a threat. This particular party combination is just very powerful. It'd be kind of fun to have a Ray of Judgment around here. I'm actually going to go down this way. This is completely unnecessary, but this is a Resurrection Shrine, so I figure I might as well activate it. I don't know. I mean, plus we all have +6 armor against these Char attacks, which matters a little bit. It's a little bit of reduction. I don't know what these warriors think they're going to be doing in such small quantities, but here they are. Then there's a bunch of spiders up here. Yeah, this gets aggressively green. Yeah, there's another level, because I think this up here is the level down. If I remember correctly. It's been a while. Oh. Well, I used that prematurely, but whatever. It's a Blood Weaver, not a Brood Weaver. And sure, why not? It can be that. This is Snaring Web. Yeah. Apparently it applied Cripple to me, but that got removed like instantly, so. Okay. A lot of these spiders are rangers, which is pretty typical of spiders. Like if you remember Priestering Ascalon, some of the spiders there were rangers. So at this point, we can come over here and, like, I guess slowly clear this out. Does Acolyte Jin have... No. I wanted to make sure I hadn't missed a level up from her. Because, you know, why not? Why not make sure of that? Pick up my gold. I don't know. I think it would be good for me to play some Fury 3, have something else to talk about, because I'm kind of running out of topics here, I'm realizing. Like, hooray, I'm in this dungeon fighting a spider boss. Then that's kind of all I can say. I'm mostly fighting this guy for the morale boost. I just spread the deep wound on him around the other spiders, which is useful. Okay, cool. Oh, 16 is not 20. Okay, this is a bit silly. We don't need to fight all of these spiders. Like, we just don't. I'm not going to worry about any of my drops. I'm just going to go on to the next floor. Just use the portal technology. And advance. Advance on. There's just no reason to spend a bunch of time fighting a bunch of spiders. That's kind of my point. I meant to hit There's Nothing to Fear, but apparently I had an epidemic instead. Oh, Rustig. Okay, so we just need to go over this way. I think this has and I was right about there being the 3 levels. I think this level has the sort of indoor burning forest, which is kind of a weird thing to have if you think about it. Oh, these guys use 100 blades. That could potentially be somewhat threatening. Especially early on before we've built up our minion hordes and stuff. On the other hand, it seems like they're dying very quickly, so they'll do a very good job of generating our minion hordes. Ooh. A superb char carving. It'd be nice if these had lore built onto them. I believe these are supposed to be like idols or something that the char carry around. Kind of my impression. Based upon... So Prot Spirit is one of those skills that like is really strong at, and like does a very useful thing, especially if people are dying a lot, because it becomes stronger the less health you have. But man, is it a lot. 10 energy is a lot of energy. It's worth it, don't get me wrong, but the AI can kind of use it inappropriately, unfortunately. Which is a little bit of a waste. A bunch of res sigs going off here. It's a little annoying, but I can deal with it. Oh, there's a Dominator over there. Okay. And here's Rowan, and this is the random forest of burning trees for no freaking reason. It's here, technically. Why? I don't know. Because it's here. Okay, let's go talk to Rowan. And, yep, Pyre says, Rowan, in here I looked forward to selling the armor off your corpse. Not that he has much armor. Another day, Pyre. Flame Master Moltooth, the Hierophant's torturer, is nearby. Moltooth's door guard possesses keys to the inner temple. Good. They'll soon learn their gods are false when they reach the afterlife. Interesting that he comments on that. I think they were using gods here in the sense of something to be a powerful force to support them in their conquest, but let's throw a daze over there. If you want to hear me more talking about religion, you can listen to my or watch my Geekdom of God videos and cross self-promotion. This is a really big room that we don't use all of. I think we're going to fight the Hierophant and his dudes, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Acolyte Jin's doing fine. Like, frankly, it's gonna be like with just her being kind of underleveled. It's kind of hard for things to go too wrong for her because the rest of our party's just really strong anyway. And she's got some AoE damage and some interrupts, and I gave her lightning reflexes that helps her defend. This is another instance where we have to chase a Char prison guard for no freaking reason. And we're going to get ambushed by these magma blisters that are for some reason necromancers and not pyromancers, which is, I think we can all agree, rather strange. Okay, let's get... They also have a lot of armor. For whatever reason. Kind of gooey things with giant piles of armor. Barrel hammer. Sure. Why not? Infernal Rage. I don't know what Infernal Rage was supposed to do, but wow, he went down like instantly. Okay, so we need to go to that lock over there, and it looks like there's a couple of other Char that we're gonna fight along the way. If, you know, they can claim to have survived our spirits. Seems like a dubious claim, but... Then let's go through the door. Anything interesting? Not really. I mean, there hadn't been anything interesting that I recall dropping. Mostly I was trying to decide whether or not to start salvaging then or later. Oh, that guy dropped a lockpick. That can happen. Lockpicks are a rare drop up in the Eye of the North, but they are a drop. This part up here, as I recall, can be kind of dangerous. Just because there's a couple of like golem type things that get summoned that are rather deadly. It's been a while though, so I don't remember exactly how dangerous they are. I don't know. Let's just throw that on him for more damage. Just plus damage on it. Plus 25. I mean, it's not 10 adrenaline for the 25 damage, but... There's a couple of flame shielders. Right here's Moltooth. I'm going to wait a moment for the rest of my party to catch up to where we are. Because, like, that giant horde of minions is useful. Pyre says, you should have killed us when you had the chance. We won't make the same mistake. And Moltooth says, what a pathetic excuse for a rescue party. You should have sent an army. Prepare for your demise, worms. Release the effigies. Your shaman tricks don't scare us, Moltooth. Let's finish this. So the effigies are over there and over there. They're much bigger once they animate, apparently. They're quite dangerous, actually. They have stuff that like causes burning and things like that. So the effigies are actually fairly deadly. You can see they killed Pyre Fierceshot. I guess they're immune to burning. That makes sense. They are on fire. Yeah, that's what I remember happening. That's why I'm like, these guys are dangerous. There we go. We Shall Return turns out to be a very powerful skill. There we go. I'll protect everyone. There we go. Yeah, I remember those guys being deadly. That was not a false memory. Drop, There we go. Got him. We just unlocked Pyre Fierceshot. It says Pyre is a Char Ranger who was outcast after a conflict with the ruling Char Shamans. He now plots the demise of the Shamans and their false gods. And we did it.
You have freed my warband.
And now that we have, you don't need us anymore, right?
I made a bargain. I shall keep it.
So the Char do have honor.
Honor be damned. A poor warrior abandons his best weapons. Gron, what have you brought for us?
You missed this one the first time through. You're getting sloppy.
You and your pets will pay for this, Fierceshot.
Probably, but not today. Where are the humans?
Why should I tell you, traitor?
I'll hobble you. I'll stake you out in the sun. Then I'll turn you over to the mouse here. She likes to hurt Char.
Just give me half a chance.
The meat, the humans, are in the south, in the Saknoth Valley. The Hierophant means to feed them to our new gods.
Those are not gods.
You think we care? What matters is that others think they are.
I know the valley he speaks of. Have you heard enough?
More than enough.
Then release me. I'll head north, away from here. I want no part of your petty vengeance.
You forget. You are part thought of my petty vengeance.
You killed him. Even though he told you what we wanted to know.
He tried to bargain from a position of weakness. He was a fool.
You are savage, treacherous animals.
You know nothing of my people.
Yeah. So now we can have Pyre Fierceshot in our party. Something I'm not going to do because I want Acolyte Jin to have more levels, as has been established. So at this point, we need to go to Bon War Fierce Blade, and he's going to have a bunch of quests to teach us what it means to fight like a Char. But that's not the business of this episode. The business of this episode has been concluded. So until next time, everyone, take care. Bye-bye.